Welcome to Game Wars, the best game show on YouTube. Not only do we have random games going head to head, each bracket has a random category as well. So how this works is I look at each of these random games and I determine who wins based on the category. But don't worry guys, you're involved as well. I put a poll up on YouTube and all you have to do is vote on that poll to determine who wins for that bracket. We're gonna have two different brackets. One for me and one for you, so we can get best of both worlds. Okay, you guys get it? Let's go to the first two games. We have Halo Master Chief Collection against Bloodborne. Yeah, you can tell this is random. Now here's the wheel. We have a lot of random shit in here, okay? We have like best drunk to hardest. Let's just give it a spin and let's see what we're gonna get for the first category. Best combat, best story. Oh my god, best story. Now that is an interesting one. But when I think about best story, right? Halo Master Chief Collection. This is the collection of all the Halos, and I mean all the good Halos, okay? We have the first Halo, third Halo, Halo Reach. Oh, don't even get me started, man. There are so many peak games in here. But it's going against another amazing story game, Bloodborne. And we're thinking about best story. In my opinion, guys, I think I'm going to go for Halo on this one. Now, don't get me wrong. Bloodborne has an amazing fucking story, yeah? But Halo Master Chief Collection, man, the story in these games. This is obviously a very tough one, but I think I'm going to pick Halo Master Chief Collection. But that's what I think. Let's go to the YouTube poll and see what you guys think. I put the poll up for what game has the better story, and you guys said Halo Master Chief Collection with an 86%. So you guys definitely agree with me on this one. Now next up we have Cyberpunk versus Chivalry 2. I mean, this is so random. We have a peak story game against just an over-the-top fun multiplayer game. Spinning the category, guys. Let's see what we're gonna get. Most addicting. Damn, this is gonna be a hard one. I have to say, when we think about each of these individually, Chivalry 2 is a very addicting game. Now, why is it an addicting game? Because the combat in this game is so deep. Like, you can become so good after a couple hours of playing. But when we talk about Cyberpunk, man, the story is like literally one of the best stories I've ever enjoyed in my entire life. This is a very hard one to say because Cyberpunk is addicting when you're in it, right? You want to finish the story, you want to see what happens in the end. But after you complete Cyberpunk, I mean, I didn't really find myself wanting to go back to it as much. In terms of addicting, I'd have to say probably Cyberpunk when you're in it. I mean, Halo versus Cyberpunk, that is some final. Does YouTube think differently though? You guys agreed with me on this one as well. 61% for Cyberpunk. Okay, next up, Black Ops 3 versus Dead Cells. Let's see what we're gonna get. Scariest? Really? This is why this is the best game show on YouTube, because who would have thought Black Ops 3 versus Dead Cells in terms of scariness? We can try and break this down. Dead Cells isn't scary, man. I mean, there's a couple bosses that are a bit unsettling, but not really scary. I would never be scared playing it. Black Ops 3 though, if you think about it, right? Multiplayer, obviously not scary. Campaign, not scary. But the zombies in Black Ops 3, hold on, they might be cooking here a little bit. Black Ops 3 zombies is scary as man. I think this is a very quick one. I'm obviously going to pick Black Ops 3. I mean, Black Ops 3 is much scarier just for the zombies. I'm sure you guys agreed with me as well. Now, this one, I am so surprised. What is scarier? We have Black Ops 3 versus Dead Cells. You guys said Dead Cells by 71%. Am I missing something? Now, next up, Hollow Knight versus The Forest. A survival game versus an indie game. How strange. Let's see what category we're going to be ranking these games in. Best overall. What is the better game? Hollow Knight or The Forest? I mean, come on, man. It's night and day. I think obviously Hollow Knight is the better game than The Forest. I love The Forest. It's one of my favorite survival games, but Hollow Knight is literally a life-changing game, so you can't really compare that. Okay, boom, we're picking Hollow Knight. It's locked in. Black Ops 3 versus Hollow Knight, Cyberpunk versus Halo. But do you guys agree with me? Surely you do. Now this one is crazy. What is the better game, Hollow Knight or The Forest? You guys said The Forest by 57%. It was very close, but you guys picked The Forest. Cyberpunk versus Halo on the left side. Oof, this is going to be an interesting one. Give us a good category. Two amazing story games, by the way. Most replayable. Okay. They're not giving us a rest with these difficult ones. Most replayable. Halo Master Chief or Cyberpunk? Man, that is a tough question. More replayable. I mean, obviously Halo Master Chief Collection has all the other Halos that you can just keep on playing over and over. But they're both story games, so once you play them once, you don't really want to go back to them again. Cyberpunk has so much depth. There's so much going on in it. And Halo just has an amazing campaign that, like, you can play that 10 times over and you won't get bored. I mean, I'm going to try and put my nostalgia aside because I think Halo is maybe one of my favorite games ever made. Yeah, guys, I'm going to go Cyberpunk. I think this one might be a little bit more replayable. Now, this is definitely the closest one. We have Halo on 55% and Cyberpunk on 45. 10% in difference. I personally went for Cyberpunk, but you guys went went for Halo Master Chief Collection. Okay, Black Ops 3 versus Hollow Knight. This could be very interesting. Now let's find the category. What is it going to be? Are we going to get something interesting? Okay, it's most broken. If you don't really know what I mean by most broken, I mean the most glitches, most bugs, maybe even like the release date. If this was Cyberpunk, it would definitely be gone because Cyberpunk had the worst launch ever. But most broken overall, I mean Hollow Knight, I've never experienced a bug or a glitch in Hollow Knight. It's pretty much perfect. Black Ops 3 is obviously all the way up, okay? Broken in so many ways. There's been so many glitches, so many bugs. It's the same for every Call of Duty game. This isn't really fair. I mean, Hollow Knight is just slapping it across the face. We're obviously gonna put Hollow Knight in front here. We have Hollow Knight versus Cyberpunk. Did you guys agree with me on the poll though? Let's see. The Forest has somehow made it this far for you guys, but we have the Forest versus Dead Cells, and what game is more broken? And I'd have to agree with this ranking, but that's a good thing for the Forest being a broken game because now it's in the finals. That's very interesting, but let's go back to my bracket and let's see what we're going to be ranking the last game. Let's go. We're going to get an interesting category to finish off the video, at least make it around 50-50, not absolutely blown out of the park. Ooh, difficulty. Okay, Cyberpunk versus Hollow Knight in difficulty. Cyberpunk has some really hard hacking in this game, so that is obviously a factor, but Hollow Knight is literally known for how difficult it is. Cyberpunk is a little bit difficult. You can die a couple times. It's just a better story and a little bit more funner. Once you play in the harder difficulties, it's a little bit worse, but nothing's going to compare to Hollow Knight, man. Like, come on, we're not going to be comparing Cyberpunk difficulty to Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight wins every single time. Not really how I wanted to end it, but Hollow Knight over Cyberpunk in terms of difficulty, Hollow Knight wins the bracket. Well done, Hollow Knight, for winning this bracket. But let's go to the YouTuber poll bracket and let's see how you guys rank these. It might be a little bit different. So this is your current bracket. My one looks like this, but this is your one, and what you guys have left in the final is Halo Master Chief Collection versus The Forest in the final. Now let's see who's gonna win this absolute battle. I put the poll up a couple hours ago and the votes are in. The game you guys think is harder is The Forest. You guys picked The Forest to win the bracket for this episode. So there we go. This is the final bracket and The Forest has won this episode. Now this is my bracket. We have gone through so much in this episode. From Halo and Bloodborne battling it out, and then Halo and Cyberpunk going head to head, and Cyberpunk just getting that slight edge over, and then Hollow Knight sneaking its way up past Black Ops 3, maybe getting some nice rankings, but eventually making it into the final against Cyberpunk, and obviously Hollow Knight has won my bracket. The big change here was Hollow Knight didn't even make it past the first level for them. Also the same with Black Ops 3, this is so surprising to me. And the Forest slowly creeped its way up, going against Halo in the final, and then winning the entire thing, bringing it all the way home. So I want you to comment down below which one you prefer, my one or the viewers one. I want to make this a full series and I want to upload multiple episodes every single week. So if you'd like to see more Game Wars, let me know. But that is it for the first episode of Game Wars, the best game show on YouTube. I'll see you guys in part 2 in a couple days. Have a great rest of your day and peace.